Back in April of this year, I actually competed in a tournament known as Juice League Monthly in Orlando, Florida, and it was pretty interesting. Some interesting names showed up, such as Evo champion Punk. Now, of course, this was obviously before this man won the tournament, but everybody still knew who Punk was. It was a pretty big deal. I think he shows up to a decent amount of these. I'm pretty sure this is near his area, but it's still pretty hype. This was my first appearance going to an outside tournament, and the fact that a big name like him showed up as well made it pretty amazing. What made it even more amazing was that I ended up getting to fight him in bracket. What I wanted to do today in honor of Punk winning Evo 2024, big respect, is to go through the match that I had a friend of mine recorded of me and him playing. Now obviously it's not really that much of a match, more of like a wash really. Like obviously this man cooked me, but I want to see, now that I have some time away from this and I feel like I've learned a lot about this game, I want to see if I can really take anything from it, especially now that he actually played Rashid against me, which is now who I play. So yeah, I want to watch this and see what we can get from this. Alright, before we get started with the video, I want to go through and show the bracket real quick. So starting off, obviously we can look at the bracket. Surprisingly enough, Punk actually did lose to Psycho here, who ended up winning this tournament right here. He got dropped into losers by Gentleman Thief and then lost to Psycho. Punk did close it through and beat Gentleman Thief at the end to get to grand finals. But honestly, yeah, Psycho went crazy. Obviously, I know that they're homies, but yeah, no, he was just going in. If you scroll a little bit down here, you'll see I was all the way down here in 17th. And personally, this was actually one of my better runs here, I'm not going to lie. Usually when I go outside, I end up getting like 1 win or something like that. But no, I felt really good about this day. I was able to get 3 wins, and obviously it was basically like a free loss anyway, because I had to fight Punk in bracket, so that's just how that goes. But yeah, this was a pretty fun bracket. If we look at the bracket here, right around at the top, I had to go up against a player called Goblin, and I learned pretty early on that if I was to beat him, then I'd go up against Punk. I was very nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but I honestly didn't even think I'd beat him, because a lot of the times in my round 1, that kind of is where I kind of get socked. But no, thankfully enough, I fought his Rashid with my Chun at the time, and was able to close it out. Felt pretty good about that set, and then immediately went into fighting Punk. And yeah, that's where we can start talking about this video. So right around here at the start of this video, you can see that's me right there, rocking the black hat, red hoodie, and yeah, oh man, I wish I still had those headphones. Anyway, so as you can tell, my buddy recorded this match. We got Punk sitting right here. Honestly, unreal to see the dude up close. It's very different when you see people like this. I'm sure people at Evo know, but whenever you see someone that you like see online a lot in person, it's a very weird feeling, I'm not gonna lie. So obviously I will admit that I was definitely intimidated. I mean, who wouldn't be? But the best part about this was just the fact that I could tell this man either just woke up or he just did not give a fuck, because he just showed up and he was just like mellow as fuck. I tried to give him like a little like, oh yo, what's up, man? And he's just like okay, fair enough. I'm gonna let him slide. This is Punk, all right? This man, you know, like, this is a big deal. So anyway, I want to get this one started right here. Start off the match. Obviously, I ended up going Chun-Li. This is back when I played Chun-Li pretty consistently, and this actually might have been one of the last tournaments that I played her very seriously. And it's funny too that I ended up playing Rashid, because that's who he fucking cooked me with. But let's get this one started. So I throw it out a fireball. I think he's testing to see like what I'm going for, what I react to. He's playing pretty safe. He's sitting back a lot, hitting with some of these pokes and stuff like that. I think it's really smart. Early on, I didn't really realize that a lot of pro players can go for that kind of game plan, that they'll tend to kind of wait to see what you want to do. I heard one of my friends had a conversation with Paladin recently where he mentioned that a popular strategy for them is to basically allow the opponent to throw out their buttons that they feel comfortable with, and when none of them are working, they might stop doing them, and then that is when they might start going on the aggressive and might start punishing that person because, oh, my game plan isn't working. So I'm not exactly sure if that's what Punk was going for here, but that's what I was under the impression of after watching this. But of course, first playing him, I had no idea what to think, what strategy to go in with. I didn't know if I should be random, if I should just play pure footsies or whatever, but I ended up just going and treating this like every other match I played today, which I feel pretty decent about. clean pressure from Punk. I'm playing it really slow. Yep. Unfortunately, I got a little nervous. I threw out the fireball again. And I think this round is probably over. Nice overhead. Oh, I think he dropped that. Like I said, I think going into this, he did seem like he was pretty tired. I'm not going to lie. When he showed up, I was like, it was just like the vibe that I got from him. So dropping combos, fair enough. That's how it goes. Start with those fireballs again. Ooh, bro knew. I was about to go for the overhead there, bro, but he did not care. I got to see that again. Obviously, I tried to cancel an overhead. I figured it'd be random enough, but again, this guy's reactions are nuts. Instantly reacted. Up and punish right there. Very nice. Alright. I think my only thing I was really doing is I was just sitting back, throwing fireball, and waiting because I also did not really know how to push aggression on him. I was nervous for sure. And the other part was definitely that back when I used to play Chun-Li a lot, my aggression was kind of more like... My aggression was shown if I had confidence, and because I didn't really know how to feel in this match, there was almost no aggression from my side. I basically sat back for most of this. Getting a few of those aerial lightning legs, a random Tensho kicks that worked. I don't know why I did that. Felt pretty good about that. Getting some pokes in. He's just throwing out those buttons. Ooh, held down parry a little bit too much longer. I held down parry a little too long. Nice. And this is when I started, so you'll notice the moment I started getting aggressive was the moment I started getting a few hits on him. I was like, oh, okay, maybe I could do this. And then, of course, that's the moment I decided to do like a dumb jump or something like that, which was not the move. Setup combo is very clean. Ooh, I could have punished that. Again, nerves, man. I'm telling you, they take over. Ooh. Look at this pressure. I didn't even... Dude, look at that. I'm playing so patient. I was so nervous about it. Didn't mean to do that, but obviously that's just how it goes. Alright. Start of the next round. He goes all the way in. If you notice, he's already playing a little bit different. Where before he was sitting back, now he is going in. I think at this point he kind of knew that my confidence was just not there. I was kind of waiting for him to do something, and obviously with the amount of, like, you know, practice this guy has, his aggression's going to work at least at some point. So, if you could tell, this was very clear, very clean for him. Boom. Punish. I think that actually, yep, and that takes it out. And then there was one more round right here. And more of the same, honestly, in this one, I'd say. Just pushing the aggression, me not knowing what to block. That was a little interesting. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I've ever seen a Rashid back up that many times just to throw out level 2. But honestly, I think the dude was tired, and he was styling on me, to be honest. He was feeling like a lot of these matches were going to be free, so it is what it is. I got a little hit in there. I'll take that. Oh, my footsies were not there, bro. Big whiff punish, and I should be done here. Yeah, very nice. And there it is, clean in and out. So yeah, overall, it was honestly like such a cool experience. After that, I ended up getting dropped into losers, where I ended up going against this guy right here, Louis No Footsies. I don't remember exactly who they played. I was able to close out that match with them with a nice 2-0, and then I fought another player, Mad Dog and Mishima, and I was able to clean that one out with another 2-0, which felt pretty good. And then I ended up fighting another Chun-Li player, and unfortunately was one match away. In fact, I do remember this match. It was like, I think like 2 interactions away from closing it out for either one of us, but he happened to take it through. It was a Chun-Li ditto. It's a fun match, but anyway, ended up being a pretty fun experience. I learned a lot from it overall, and I'm just happy I got to fight the dude. I think it was a really cool learning experience, and also the timing is crazy because I wasn't even originally planning on uploading this video after I missed the date for so long, because originally I wanted to make this video back in April, but of course I've missed it. It's been multiple months since then, but yeah, hell, I felt like this was perfect timing. And yeah, so if you guys want to see any more videos like that where I'm analyzing stuff like this, my matches and things like that, just let me know. But that's going to be it for me today. So I'm getting out of here. So peace.